custom glass, worth $500 million, is still missing. I want an explanation right now.
Your brother canceled the order a week ago.
What? No way!
I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm 30 years old, and I'm the CEO of Days Glass.
You've got a call. It's from the CEO of Tokimeki Construction.
The CEO? That must be Yui Tonozaka. Hello, this is Sato speaking.
The custom glass, worth $500 million, is still missing. I want an explanation right now.
Your brother canceled the order a week ago.
What? No way!
We got a formal cancellation notice from Tonozaka, the sales manager.
Toshiro canceled it? I didn't hear a thing. A high-rise apartment building owner's coming to our office today. Can we meet in person?
Of course. I'll be right there.
Looks like Yui had no idea about the cancellation.
Yeah, this is getting complicated. I'll go talk to her.
Thanks for coming all this way, Sato. So, did you really cancel the order?
Yeah, the owner approved the change already. So I officially canceled the order with Sato. That's right. We were trying to cut costs any way we could. When we talked it over, Koshiro suggested another glass supplier. There's this other company that makes glass for a high-rise apartment building, Doki Doki Glass. They've got a solid track record and can deliver faster. Plus, they're cheaper. So I thought we should switch to them.
But changing suppliers this late? We'll have to pay a cancellation fee. And it'll throw off the delivery schedule, too.
The cancellation fee is definitely a setback. But in the long run, the cost savings could outweigh that. If I may explain, the glass you ordered is a special mix of dimmable and low-E glass. It's fully custom-made and takes about 2 months to produce, and it's almost finished now. If Doki Doki Glass starts production now, it'll take just as long. Plus, this glass was custom designed and sized specifically for the penthouse in your high-rise apartment building. It can't be used for another project. So what you're saying is, the glass is already made, so canceling now would cost almost as much as the full delivery price. What? That much? You should have told me if it couldn't be refused. We had this made just for your project. It's not something we can reuse somewhere else. I see. Yeah, I guess that makes sense if it was custom made.
Let's just go ahead with Days Glass. Changing suppliers now will only cost us more.
I was looking to save money, but delaying the apartment isn't an option. If we're close to the finish line, let's just go ahead with you.
Why did you switch suppliers without telling me?
Well, I heard Doki Doki Glass could do the same work for less. I mean, you always stick with Days Glass because of your long relationship. You don't even check out other options. Are we sure that's the smartest move?
Days Glass has amazing technology. You can't find that anywhere else. We're paying less than what they're actually worth. That's already a win.
I was just trying to do what's best. If there's a company that's better on cost and delivery, it's my job to bring it up. That's what I'm here for. I understand your wish to make changes, but we can't agree to proceed if it causes inconvenience to others.
Exactly, I know. Doki Doki Glass is good, but there's no real benefit to switching right now. Sure, trying new partners is important, but trust takes time to build. I value the relationships we built with our suppliers. I want to maintain that relationship for the long term.
That's exactly what I mean when I say you're too soft. You cling to trust and avoid real competition. I want more options. I want to change this company.
You've always been like that. You only care about results and numbers. But trust isn't just given. It's earned through time and action.
You always stick with the same old partners. You never consider changing them. I want to find more efficient, cheaper partners and grow the company by focusing on profit and performance. But with your way, we'll never get anywhere. Wanting change isn't wrong, but moving forward without considering the site and involving others like that isn't right. I believe taking it step by step to build trust is what really makes a company's future. Honestly, when Dad picked you as his successor, I couldn't accept it. I was out there growing sales, building my name, but I never got past department manager. There was no way up beyond that.
I didn't know you felt that way.
If there's no place for my way here, then I'll find somewhere else.
Wait, you don't have to go that far.
I've already accepted an offer from Kirameki Construction.
Kirameki Construction? That huge company?
Yeah, I want to work somewhere where my skills fit better. I'm going to Kirameki.
I really wanted him to understand.
He will. Maybe not right away, but someday. Koshiro was settling into his new role at Kirameki Construction.
You're doing great, Koshiro. Your recent contract numbers are impressive.
Thank you. This job really feels like the right fit for me. I should have switched sooner. I never thought a company would give me this much freedom.
Your numbers are impressive, but your approach can be a bit aggressive.
That may be true, but I did secure the partnerships and brought in the numbers.
Getting results is great, but that's not enough to keep things going. Be careful not to overdo it. You expect everything to be perfect, but if you can't show some heart, people won't stay with you.
Thanks. I'll be more mindful. Sometime later, a major project came in and we held interviews to choose a supplier. Yui and Damane joined from Tokimeki Construction, and Koshiro represented Kirameki Construction. So, I'm thinking of putting up a high-rise condo on some land I own. It's a pretty big project, so I'd like to talk to a few different construction companies and see what each has to offer. Actually, I'm planning to build 2 towers, and I'm thinking of having a different company handle each one. I see. Then we'll make sure we put together the best possible proposal.
Absolutely. You can count on us.
There's just one thing I'd like to request. We want to be particular about the glass. I'm hoping to use a special type of glass with unique processing to really make these condos stand out. Glass? Even here, glass is taking center stage again.
In that case, the custom processed glass from Days Glass would be perfect. It's top-notch in both performance and design.
By the way, we've worked with Days Glass on several sites before, and their coordination is second to none. They even visit the site for complex installations and explain everything clearly to the crew. From a construction standpoint, they're honestly a lifesaver. Oh, really? Actually, there was this one time we ordered a special-sized glass panel from them, and we had to make a last-minute design change. They came straight to the site and made adjustments down to the millimeter. They're amazing at picking up on details you never catch just from the blueprints. I see. I agree that Days Glass has excellent technology, but Doki Doki Glass can do similar special processing. We are also faster and more cost-effective. Even with custom orders, we help keep budgets under control. That's a big advantage for future projects. Sounds like you've really thought this through. Days Glass is definitely top-notch when it comes to attention to detail. But for this project, I know cost and delivery timing are just as important. Exactly. Doki Doki Glass can provide well-processed glass quickly and at a lower price. That's possible because I structure the entire workflow, from procurement to build sequence up front. I see. So both companies have their strengths and unique styles. Well then, let's go with Tokimeki Construction for one tower and Kirameki for the other. Actually, I have more land where I want to build condos. Depending on the outcome of this project, I'll entrust all future developments to the company that delivers the best results this time.
Thank you very much. Our mission is to bring your vision to life. So, no matter how small the detail, please don't hesitate to ask. We're committed to creating a site that truly meets your expectations.
We want to build not just something beautiful, but something residents will love living in. We'll give it everything we've got. I understand. I'll take full responsibility for finishing this building. I'll make sure to deliver solid results that lead to the next project. We just landed the deal for one building from Mr. Nonohara's project.
Just one building, okay. Make sure you deliver faster and better than Tokimeki Construction. Prove that Kirameki Construction is a better option. If you could pull that off, we'll get the next job too. What matters is the numbers and speed, that's all.
Understood. 2 months later, construction began on both condos. So that's Koshiro's site. It's pretty close.
Yeah, just a few minutes on foot. By the way, all the glass was installed without a hitch. That's a relief.
Yeah, there were no issues during transport either. The crew handled everything carefully. It really helped us out.
It's great that the crew knew exactly how to handle the custom panels.
This site has a good vibe. No egos, no pushing. Everyone's working smoothly.
I think it helped that we took the time early on to coordinate properly. I'm glad things are running smoothly. Thanks so much for all your support.
Yui, great work as always. Honestly, it's your leadership that's holding everything together out there.
With an atmosphere like this, I know we'll build something amazing. You can feel the care in every step.
Great buildings start with great site culture. That's something I really felt again. The progress is worse than I expected. What's causing the bottleneck? Huh? We've been delivering on time. Sounds like a site issue, not ours. The site supervisor says your delivery times are unclear, which is causing clashes with other contractors. That's because your schedule is too tight. A site plan accurate down to the millimeter? That's fantasy in real construction. Still, precise scheduling directly affects the timeline. The site's not used to it isn't a valid excuse. Please follow the coordination plans we agreed on. Look, we told your sales team we can meet tight deadlines, but that doesn't mean our on-site crew was aligned with that. So what you're saying is your sales team and the site crew weren't on the same page? I'm saying you're too particular about the details. The crew's already complaining that the deadline's impossible. Looks like we might need to rethink the schedule. Well, if you're gonna change things now, we've got our own staff and schedules to worry about. Look, I'm not chasing some unrealistic fantasy here. I'm just trying to make a solid plan to make sure we deliver on time. Honestly, it feels like we're walking a tightrope here. Everything should have gone smoothly if we just stuck to the schedule. I never expected this much chaos on site. I always thought people would overlook minor issues on site as long as the outcome is solid. But Doki Doki Glass is way harder to work with than I imagined. Was my judgment off? I thought I picked a dependable company, but if they can't work well with others, that's a huge miscalculation. In the end, Kirameki Construction prioritized speed and finished ahead of Tokimeki Construction. Great job, everyone. Both condos are now complete.
Thanks to everyone's hard work, it was a smooth build site.
We also finished right on schedule. Not just in terms of looks, but also in cost, speed, and overall satisfaction. Yes, both buildings turned out great. But I've decided to work with Tokimeki Construction and Days Glass for future projects. What? Why? I took full charge of this project, from planning and setting the schedule to coordinating everything. I even focused on creating the most efficient workflow possible. I wasn't just judging on the finished building. I was watching how people communicated, how they responded to my requests. Tokimeki was sincere in every respect. Especially Days Glass. Their product was top tier, and their coordination was flawless. Thank you very much. But with Kirameki, there were some clear coordination issues between contractors. The workflow had to be adjusted more than once, which was disappointing. But we got it done. We hit the deadline and never compromised on quality. That's true. The result was excellent. But I can't ignore what I heard from people on site.
I heard the site got a bit out of hand because you prioritized the schedule over coordination.
That's... You pushed ahead believing everything would go exactly to plan, but it ended up putting a strain on your partners and the site. That's not just my take. A lot of people felt that.
Having a vision is important, but if you don't share it with the team, they can't follow you. More people were worn out than you realized.
Honestly, I had high hopes for Kirameki because of how fast you move. But during construction, I kept getting calls about changes, and every time it made me worry. Trust isn't built on blueprints, it's built on how you act, day to day, on site.
As your sister, and as a fellow professional, I truly respect you, but pushing your own ideals without teamwork won't get anyone's trust.
Damn it, how did it come to this?
So, even when the result's the same, the impression is what really decides it, huh?
A finished building isn't the whole story. Who built it and whether I can trust them matters just as much.
I get your proposal, but I think this outcome really shows how important teamwork is. You've got to size up who you're dealing with, and partner with contractors who can work closely with the site managers and other departments. Without building that kind of cooperation, handling big projects just isn't going to work.
Nah.
Even if the contractor looked good on paper, the one you chose had real problems. And since you couldn't manage those issues, that's on you. Next time, vet your partners more carefully.
Yes, ma'am. Why did it end up like this? I thought my way would work. Trust, huh? Maybe some things can't be measured by numbers alone. After that, Koshiro stayed at Kirameki Construction, facing a series of setbacks. His obsession with perfection led to poor coordination, causing delays and confusion on site. Some projects even required financial compensation.
You'll make up for every bit of trust you cost us. Every last bit.
I thought we had it all perfectly figured out. Meanwhile,
If Koshiro wanted to, I'd hire him back in a second, but it looks like he's being stubborn.
Maybe he's just trying to take responsibility in his own way.
Yeah, still, I hope I get to work with him again someday.
Me too. Until then, let's keep working together as business partners.
And maybe in our private lives too.
What? Sure, I'd like that.